Hello everyone, I am Ranjit J, Assistant Professor in Department of Information Science Engineering, SJB Institute of Technology. In this semester, I'll be handling analog and digital electronics for you all. In this subject, we'll be having totally 5 models. Very first model, we will start with learning about JFETs, MOSFETs and operational amplifiers. Next, we'll be learning about basic gates and different kind of wave shaping circuits. And next, at last, we'll be learning about flip-flops in this subject. If you want to learn this analog and digital electronics, one should have a strong basics on basic electronics as well as logic gates. So here, if you want to learn this subject, you will be having a lot of advantages. In the future, if you are dreaming about to become an embedded system engineer as well as a hardware engineer, this subject really teaches a strong basics about what are the different components you will use for the construction of computer. Thank you, Monica.
Hello students. Now we are going to learn about how to do the conduction of this experiment 3 in your syllabus. Experiment 3 problem statement is, here we have to use a 741 operational amplifier and we want to design a window comparator for any given UTP and LTP, and also we have to simulate by using this ORCAD PSpice. First let us see now how to do with hardware experiment. So the components required for this conduction of this window comparator are, we will use 2 operational amplifier and 2 diodes, and diode number is 4006. We want to use one LED and we are using this resistor 470 ohms, and we will use DC regulated power supply and probes and wires. So here we have a 2 operational amplifier 741 and 2 diodes 4006, one LED and one resistor 470 ohms. And this is springboard which is used for this connection of this experiment, and this is a DC power supply unit. We want 2 units, and in this unit we have a 2 divisions here. This is a single division, and we are using this digital trainer kit for this connection of this operational amplifier here. In this place we will connect a first operational amplifier. We will use here this slot for this connection of the second operational amplifier. And now let us start with insertion of this operational amplifier. Once you insert this operational amplifier, you have to lock this, and this will be pin number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pin number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And according to circuit diagram, from pin number 4, we will use a power supply minus 12 volts. And from pin number 7, we will do a plus 12 volts. So now we have given power supply for this first operational amplifier. Same way we have to connect for pin number 4 of the second op amp to minus 12 volts, and from pin number 7 of the second op amp to plus 12 volts. Now we are done with power supply for both of this operational amplifier. Now we will use a connecting wires for doing a rest of the connection of this experiment. So here we are going to insert 2 diodes, diode 1 and diode 2, and in this diodes we have a 2 terminal, positive and negative terminal. So in each and every diode you can identify, and there will be a white coating will be there. So in this white coating it is a negative, and this is a positive side of this diodes. This is negative, we connected for 1 point. And between this negative terminal of this diodes, we are going to insert an 470 ohms resistor. And serially for this resistor 470 ohms, we are going to connect one LED. This is LED, and in LED also there is a positive and negative terminal. So lengthier one will be positive and shorter one will be negative. Serially we have to connect an LED. And LED negative terminal will be connected for ground connection. And D1 diode positive side will be connected for pin number 6 of this first operational amplifier. And same way, positive side of this second diode D2 will be connected for pin number 6 of this second operational amplifier. And from pin number 3 of this operational amplifier 1 and pin number 2 of this operational amplifier second will be sorted here. And from this DC power supply positive side will be connected between pin number 3 and pin number 2 of this operational amplifier 1 and 2. And this should be connected for ground of this both the power supply. So we can take any of the spring here as a ground point. And pin number 2 of this op amp is connected for positive side of this power supply, very first one. Negative side of this power supply we are connecting for ground. And from the second unit of power supply we are connecting pin number 3 of this second op amp. And from second unit also we have to connect this point for ground. And in this window comparator we have to do it for three cases. First case, the input voltage should be higher than reference voltage LTP. Reference voltage should be higher than this input voltage. This is called as LTP. So here op amp 1 should be at saturation level and op amp 2 should be at minus saturation level. D1 and D2 will be forward bias and reverse bias here. And here we are going to apply around 2 volts in V1 and V2 should be around 4 volts. So LTP is 2 and UTP is 4. And now you can observe the LED is glowing. And input voltage should be lesser than this reference voltage in case 1. And you can apply around 1.7 volts as an input voltage. And LED is glowing now. Now let us see how we are doing with second case. And also you can observe here in this kind of waveform here. So here input voltage should be lesser than UTP, then it will reach a positive saturation. After some time period, it will reach for 0 level, then again it will go for the high level. So this is a graph between output voltage versus input voltage. So when we increase this input voltage for higher value, in second voltage, the reference voltage should be lesser than input voltage. And now you can observe the LED is not glowing, it has been switched off. So we can increase this input voltage. In second case, you can observe here input voltage should be greater than reference, then LED won't glow. In third case, the upper trip point should be greater than input voltage and input voltage should be greater than lower trip point. Then again you can observe and the LED will start glowing. And finally, the output voltage will be concluded for all these 3 cases practically. So theoretically we have discussed, same thing we have to observe as a practically. And window comparator is a kind of circuit that operates within a certain frame or within a window of voltage. So the window comparator is just a circuit that operates between lower as well as higher reference voltage. It is completely based upon what kind of input voltage we will apply. It will behave like either as a low or high. So here you can observe the output voltage versus input voltage. If you plot it here, we can get an waveform like this. So initially we will get a lower trip point, later on we can achieve an upper trip point. And upper trip point and lower trip point positions can be changed in this circuit. So here, based upon how LED glows and how LED doesn't glow, we will observe practically how the window comparator will behave for the applied reference voltage as well as input voltage. Thank you all.